Guys, welcome back. Today I am creating an LOL surprise birthday cake for an amazing 8-year-old. I am starting with 6-inch cakes here that I'm layering. Cake was about 6 inches high. This is my bottom tier. I'm going to crumb coat that, pop it in the fridge, and I'll get started on my 4-inch tier. This is my 4-inch tier. Look at it, it's so cute. I love frosting small cakes like this. It was about 6 inches tall as well. I'm gonna crumb coat that and pop it in the fridge. So this is my almost final coat. So what I'll do when I have to actually dye buttercream, I will only dye a little bit of it, whatever color the client desires. So this, you'll see me coated in just the regular white buttercream, and then you'll see me add a thin layer of the client's color. So this was just a teal. I like to do it that way. It's easier to dye a small amount of buttercream than it is to dye a big amount of buttercream, but to each his own. I will leave a link to the color that I use in the description box below. It's from the Sugar Art, and if you use my code ChynaB15, you'll get 15% off, so check it out. On to the chocolate drip. Now I decided to try out Michael's chocolate, the Sweet Tooth Fairy meltables, and they were amazing. Like, the texture was awesome. So let me know, what white chocolate do you use to create your drips? We're making lollipops. I can't sing, but I will say one of the first things that I learned to make with fondant were these lollipops. So initially fondant scared me. I wanted to do it, but I was kind of doubting myself, and I'm like, what can I do that's easy but looks good? And these lollipops are pretty easy, pretty awesome. So this is my technique, nothing special. You just twist 2 colors together and twist those 2 colors together. So if you are, kind of leery of fondant, try making this decoration and stick it on a buttercream cake. I guarantee you it'll be easy. And, as you get more comfortable, you may want to do some more fondant work. These edible images were printed at my local craft store, and I like to roll out some fondant and let it sit out, kind of crust over, for about an hour or 2, so that I can get a clean cut when I am outlining the image. So I placed some Crisco on top of the fondant, and I am slowly, even though you can't tell right now, but I'm slowly cutting this out. The footage is sped up, but you get a cleaner cut. Look at that. Edible images to stick on your buttercream cake. Now for the 8, I did not have an 8 cutter. I have all of the numbers except 8. So I had to improvise with 2 circles. It worked out fine. This is my hack, I guess, for making a number 8 if you don't have a cutter. This thinly rolled layer of fondant is for my lettering. So I often get asked, what type of lettering do I use on all my cakes? I use the Flexibet block set from Marvelous Molds, and I use them on a lot of my cakes. Like if you go through the cakes on my channel, you'll probably see this happy birthday in this font. But I will leave a link to this set and the other tools that I use to create this cake in the description box below. My cake has been out of the refrigerator for a little bit at this point since adding the lettering, so my edible images actually stuck without me having to add anything. So I often get asked, what do you use to stick the images with? They are backed with fondant, and then I just stick them on the cake. You can use water or piping gel, that works too. So there you have it, an LOL OMG surprise remix cake. If you like this cake, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, keep that negativity to yourself. I do create a new cake every Wednesday, and I would love for you to join me and subscribe. Think about it. I will see you guys next week. Bye.